What's going on, people? Tony here with Benji, and this is Football Fan TV, and we are back on the stream yet after how long? I think close to a month. Yeah,
Man,
almost a month. We've not been on stream yet, but today I think there was no way we could be at Extras. Shout out to Extras every damn time. They always host us. They give us the space, and also they sponsor our pods. But today we are not at Extra Scopes. But shout out to Extra Scopes. You can always check the links in our descriptions, and you'll be able to reach out to them. Of course, you definitely know what they do. They are an ad-based company. They do photography, they do videography, and if you also want to do podcasts as well from there, you can always check out Extras, and then in the description check the link, and then you can and you link out to the one and only Extra Scope. So my guy Benji, what's up, man? Today no fist pumps. We're just saying what's up from the long distance thing. Yeah, how you
you
doing?
guys, man. Let's just blame the rain, and we move on. Today it rained.
We blame the rain, the weather, and then we're like, yo, we couldn't make it
Yeah,
to town, and like, you know what, let's just do stream here today. So what's up, how you doing?
doing all right, man. Earlier today I was watching our friendly with Bayern, which was really nice one. We won 2-1. So yeah, two wins in our preseason friendly so far. We traveled to Atletico on Sunday. We'll be playing in Korea, yeah, South Korea.
Hmm. The first
So I'm
guys you beat
excited.
were the sponsors of Chelsea, or what were they? Because I saw the team is kind of Yokohama. You remember Yokohama tires?
Yeah,
So
Kovacic,
the
yeah.
first team you guys played, what are the guys sponsoring Chelsea?
No. It's just the local team for that town. Yeah, it's a town in Japan
Okay.
called Yokohama. So we have a partnership with Asahi Dry, which is a beer from Japan, and that's why it's a huge partnership. That's why we are actually playing there right now. Last year we made like 24 mil pounds
Mm.
from that partnership. So you'll see them on our training kit, Asahi Dry, and then it's like it's the beer with the most sales at the Etihad. So yeah.
So the Etihad, you can go and get some beers at halftime or before the game, and are those
Exactly.
beers given for free though, or you
Ah,
have to
no, no, no,
purchase
no.
them at some point?
Bro, nothing is for free, bro.
They should give
Nothing is
offers to
for
the fans, at some point.
free. Maybe when we
Maybe
lose.
like a
Remember that
happy
time?
hour.
Yeah, I guess that stuff is there. Remember that time Spurs lost badly, and they had to and the team refunded every
Mm,
traveling fan when they lost to what team was it last season?
mm.
They lost to Newcastle. Yeah, they lost to Newcastle.
How
So
many were they? Newcastle, yeah, that's 6-1.
yeah, five
6-1
goals in
or is
the
it
first
6-2?
5 goals in the first 20 minutes. So they
Yeah.
refunded every traveling
Mm,
fan's ticket. The team paid back their
mm.
cash. So I think City also does something similar with the beers. So yeah.
So when it's a bad day in office, the fans get free beer.
They're like jumping. was it was it was in
To change the mood
basketball?
and be like, okay, calm down. Yeah.
Yeah. In basketball, like in the NBA, if free shots, yeah.
Yeah.
When an opponent misses like both free shots during a game, they always give something to the fans. Like everyone will get maybe a free snack, yeah, because that has just happened. You get so that's what it
Mm.
encourages the fans that when someone is shooting, they distract you so that they
Then
miss.
they can in
Yeah,
return get something after the
in return they
misses.
get something. Yeah, so I think those should also exist in the Etihad, but I'm not so sure about that. But yeah, aside from that, I'm good.
Anyways, yeah, good to know that you're good. Where do we start from? I think we start from Kylian Mbappe, who was supposed to be getting a staggering 700 million for a 1-year contract if he had just accepted to go to Al Hilal. Mbappe is not willing to negotiate with Al Hilal, as Al Hilal already agreed with PSG for world record fee, but Mbappe is not willing to negotiate with Al Hilal. So I don't know whether this deal is going to go through, but it looks like if I were Mbappe, I would take the 1 year because PSG wants to already get rid of you. They want that money because they don't want to lose you on a free. And then I would go to Al Hilal for 1 year because they're going to give me 100% image rights, and they're going to be giving me 700 millions for that 1 year. So I would take that contract, and then all of a sudden after that 1 year, 2024, why wouldn't I join Madrid on a free transfer? Probably if that's what we could negotiate with Al Hilal. So I was thinking it would be a good deal for Mbappe, finance wise, but not footballing wise. So to me, I think it would be a good deal for him to go to Al Hilal. I don't know.
Most of my friends call me a hippie because I don't have like a huge excitement for money. Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
mm,
and honestly, when I saw this deal with Mbappe, I was like, bro, this is too much money. Uh, it's hard to see anyone stand up and turn down something as good as that. And right now, I've never had respect for the guy. I like his footballing ability, but I don't like his attitude. But at the moment, I'm really impressed by the fact that he's turning down that deal. Same thing with Marco Silva. Marco Silva turned down a deal to manage Al Hilal, Al
yeah,
Ahly.
Al Hilal.
So
Yeah, is it?
Al Hil
Yeah,
Al
go on.
Ahly, yeah, they're all
Those
complicated
names
names.
are gross. Yes, yeah, go on.
Yeah, but when it comes to Mbappe, I think he's slowly getting like to the peak of his football, and moving on to Saudi would not make sense at this time in his career. I think he's not yet won. Yes, he's won the World Cup, but he has not yet won anything significant at club level. And if you're going to join Real Madrid after putting it off for this long, yeah, it's best if you come in after playing a significant season in a top team, and that's why right now they're actually linking him to Chelsea. He might be loaned to Chelsea. Of course, it's all early days and all, but if
Marco
Yanis
Silva turned out.
Antetokounmpo, yeah, so the Greek
Yeah,
freak Yanis, he actually joked about how he resembles Kylian Mbappe and he would gladly take this deal. And I've done this
yeah.
interesting um, maths, which shows that almost 20 of our top players in the NBA will not earn as much money as Mbappe would earn next year.
Mm,
So
mm,
mathematically, man, it's a lot of money to say no to. But in terms of football, I think if he wants to emulate his mentor and his role model, Ronaldo or Messi, he has to keep playing at the top level. And right now, even with PSG, he has not yet played at the top level because club boys, man, winning that French league doesn't count for much. Yeah. So
mm,
I think at his age, it makes a lot of sense, though. Yeah, man, guys will shoot me down in the streets if they say if they hear me say that 700 mil is something you can just stand out. But man, we'll see how it
mm,
plays out. There's been a lot of drama this transfer season. I really don't know, man.
mm. So, Marco Verratti, surprisingly, is also in advanced negotiations to join the Saudi Pro League. I really don't know. The Saudi League has come to either terrorize world football or but because they can easily come to a player and a team and they be like, okay, we want Verratti, we're going to give you 100 mils and we're going to be paying Verratti, let's say 50 mils in a year or even more than that. So basically, he's one of the players who is on the verge of also leaving PSG. So Saudi League all over, he's taking over.
Yeah, man. For Variety, it makes more sense. He has been a top bowler for a good time. Arguably, he didn't live up to the hype, but you guy, when Variety had just started, you're such a beast. I liked him as a player, and at his age, it makes a lot of sense for him to move on and make some money. And what's interesting about Saudi deals so far, they've not yet paid a lot of money for anyone. They're looking for players that are towards the end of their contracts, players that are, a bit older. They'll cash them in terms of wages, but they're not paying any team a lot of money. So um, I think only Chelsea is benefiting because they had such a huge squad, which needed to be trimmed. But besides Chelsea, there's no one else that has significantly, been able to earn a serious buck from the Saudis. But yeah, like I said, in the future, very short time, I'm sure there's going to be a controversial proposal to have Saudi added to the Champions League. I'm sure they will like plan with other Asian countries, so it's just not them joining. Um, and yeah, it will happen. And is it good for football? I think on an international level, yes, it is. Um, but I also think this money thing is really ugly. I don't think um, anyone can compete with them right now. And yeah, it's just not nice.
I would have loved to have had maybe Verratti in the Premier League, though he never had those thoughts. I believe if he had come to a team like Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool those days when he was up there, would have been a very good addition to the league. But yeah, going to the Saudi, I think he can go to the Saudi. I have no problem with him. But I think I have a problem with Malcolm joining them. He's still young. He came to Barcelona. He failed. I wouldn't say he failed so badly, but yeah, he just didn't fit into Barcelona. Then he moved to, I think, Turkey. Then he ended up in Brazil again with Corinthians. But finally, he's also going to be joining the Saudi Pro League. So yeah, and actually Henderson penned down his goodbye message to the Reds, to the Liverpool fans, after 12 years at the club, and that's it. Saudi is taking a lot of the players.
Man, it's funny how would be excited to say, oh, this transfer, this guy's going to this team, but we can't do the same for Saudi League because we weren't able to watch the league on any of our local channels, and I don't think I can waste my data streaming those games. But
I heard a rumor that maybe DSTV would be showing some of those games on the from the league. I don't know if they have completed the contracts and all that, something like that.
well, if they get the TV rights, then yeah, it's definitely something to look out for. I think it like that team Benzema went to. They have Benzema. They have a nice coach. They have Kante. Um, man, the thing is, they just don't play other competitive teams. They play amongst each other. So it's more of an exhibition. And we've watched these players year in, year out. So I'm still not sold on the whole thing, especially for a guy like him. But then again, life in South America is really tight. So I understand why why the guy took the pay.
Malcolm, yeah.
The Yeah, why Malcolm just took the money and moved on. But yeah,
Mm. Okay, to maybe more visible transfers that you can maybe celebrate and be like, okay, this is a good one. Manchester City and is it Joseph or just called Gvardiol? Something is going on in that deal because we know that Man City already had an agreement with the player, but I think they're having issues with Leipzig on maybe the terms of the payment or the amount, because Leipzig says if you don't give us 100 million, you're not getting Gvardiol, and they want to make him the highest or the most expensive defender ever. So I don't know how far with that deal, because I think you've been following that one closely in your camp.
bro, this transfer window has been. I'm looking for a metaphor to use, but I failed. It's been a tricky one for us. So it turns out that when Fabrizio gave us the "here we go," someone had leaked to him wrong information. They told him, the medical is in place. What? None of that has happened. The guy has been training with Leipzig. Apparently, Leipzig evaluated the player and gave how much they're willing to let us have him for. Man City, as you know, they do not bargain. They give you a price
They
and
pay
that's
the
it.
money.
They pay the money. So they did that. They believe he's not worth that money and they do not want to pay that money. And then when the news leaked, the Leipzig guys got pissed and then they started saying they've already gotten enough money from Dominic Saboshla, so they don't really need, to bring in money. This
Finally, you
this
learned the name, eh?
Hey bro. I've been
Yeah,
practicing, man.
good.
I've been
Yeah.
practicing. Yeah, so they said at the moment that financial situation is okay. They don't really need to make any other move. I think they're just playing hardball. They want Man City to improve the bid. It's unlikely to happen. Ake just paid a new deal today,
Yeah.
which will keep him at the
Well
Etihad
deserved,
longer.
I believe.
Well deserved, yeah. Better money and all that. Laporte played really well today. He actually scored a goal. He hasn't looked like himself in a long time. I think mentally he's probably going through similar stuff to what Dele Alli went through. Not as deep as that, but I
Mm.
think he's not okay. For me, from my understanding, he just doesn't look like he feels comfortable and stuff. And I know he wants to get a move where he will play more. Right now, no one has bidded for him, but he's a very, 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 very good centre back when he's playing at the top of his game. He's our best passing centre back.
Mm.
So for me, I see him staying, and I'll be happy if he stays. But yeah, for Gavdiol, man, again, I don't get excited about things that are not yet in my pocket. So yeah, whatever happens, I'm okay with the team right now. We have